So, one of the most important things I actually realized about talking about or dealing with yourself is that you are actually your biggest critic, you're actually your biggest supporter. Even when you have support systems around you, you always have to make sure that you are constantly in a phase of supporting yourself and not just having negative self-talk or having self-doubt about yourself.
Hi, co-leaders. Welcome to your channel, and this is Thrive with Oluwatomisin.
Leaders, welcome to another episode of Thrive with Oluwatomisin. If you're new here, don't forget to share, like, subscribe for wholesome content, and let's dive into today's topic. Hi, co-leaders. Welcome to today's topic of dealing with yourself. You may ask, why are we talking about dealing with yourself? One thing I've realized is that leadership actually starts with you. Before you can say you want to lead teams, before you can say, okay, I want to lead organizations, it starts with you. It starts with dealing with yourself. It starts with self-awareness of who you are, what your strengths are, and how can you play to your strengths. I was listening to some podcasts recently, and it was talking about how you as a person, you are your own company and you are your own CEO. You are the first CEO of yourself, and how you can, from that self-awareness, you can actually look at yourself and look at the gaps of where I am now and where I want to be. And despite all the support systems that we have, despite all the support systems or the people you may have in your support systems, you are your biggest cheerleader and you're your biggest supporter, and you're also your biggest critic as well, which is very, very important to remember. And one thing about dealing with self, I would say, is knowing who your identity is, which is where self-awareness starts from. And for me, I always hold on to the fact that God says in his word that I am wonderfully and I'm wonderfully and fearfully made. And I think I was reading yesterday the scriptures from Jeremiah 1, and it was talking when God was saying, before I formed you in your mother's womb, I knew you and I ordained you for a purpose. So for every one of you who think, okay, how do I deal with myself? The first thing you have to deal with yourself is knowing who you are, that self-awareness, that identity of who exactly I am and what is actually my purpose. So self-identity, self-awareness, self-purpose is your starting point to dealing with yourself. Until next episode, see you. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Till then, cheers.